Janti is the law that we live by. The law of Janti is the law that we live by. Number one, you're not to think you are anything special. Number two, you're not to think you're as good as we are. Number three, you're not to think you're smarter than we are. The laws of Janti, the laws of Janti, the laws of Janti, not John, but Janti, the laws of Janti, the laws of Janti. All right, that's enough. Here, what you're looking at here, people, are the laws of Janti, or Janti. The laws of Janti. Let me make sure this is recording right so I don't ruin a whole nother video and have to spend 6 years editing it. Please be working right. There's my head. All right. Which way does my hair go? Yeah, it goes that way. Eyebrows on fleek. Freshly shaven. The laws of Janti. Here are the laws of Janti, and then I'll explain to you why I'm talking about the laws of Janti. You're not to think you're anything special, number one. Number two, you're not to think you're as good as we are. Number three, you're not to think you are smarter than we are. You're not to imagine yourself better than we are. You're not to think you know more than we do. You're not to think you are more important than we are. You're not to think you are good at anything. You're not to laugh at us. You're not to think anyone cares about you. You're not to think you can teach us anything. That might be the law of Janti, but that might as well be the American Police Academy, because let's meet this gentleman right here. His name is, he's a baker. This guy's a baker. And he's a teacher, not just a baker, but a teacher for the SBCC School of Extended Learning. Extended. I got something I'd like to extend to this baker. Really good guy. Oh. But anyway, the laws of Janti are, this is something from Denmark. I met a man and his son. They were both from Denmark. And I started asking them about Denmark and socialism and all that stuff. And they said, oh, well, yeah, it's totally socialist over there. And he's like, you can't even practice your religion. That's why we came over here, because we wanted to practice our religion, which was different from the majority religion in Denmark. And he said that they grew up with these rules of Janti, and they're basically, whoever's over you is over you, and you're nothing special. You're not to laugh at us. You're not to talk about us. You're not good at, you're nobody. You're nobody. Those are the laws of Janti. And those are the rules in Denmark, in a lot of places in Denmark. And if you're not a certain religion and blah, 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 and don't follow these rules, that's scratching the surface. I don't know a lot, but that's just what the father and the son from Denmark that left there to come here to be able to practice their religion. And why do I bring up Denmark? Because this baker is from Denmark.
Hi, I'm Keld. I grew up in Denmark.
Hi, I'm Keld Hove. I grew up in Denmark.
I came here about 33 years ago, and when I came here, there was lots of interesting things that I saw and experienced. One thing that I did notice was missing, I thought, was good quality bread.
We don't have good quality bread in America. I mean, Subway has the herbs and cheese.
Denmark has a wonderful tradition.
We got Panera
For bakeries and bread making. So I'd always bought my bakery goods from the bakery and never really thought about baking bread myself. Even though I've been baking for years and years, I'd never tried the bread, and I decided now was the time to do that.
So what made you come over to America there, Keld?
As I did that, I realized how much I loved this bread and how interesting it was to learn about it, and I began sharing it with my friends and family. I also would give bread to people who...
Aww, how heartwarming.
I couldn't...
This guy's amazing.
...eat as much bread as I was baking. And I realized that when I gave bread to people, they would really take it with such a reverence that took me by surprise.
Yeah, Americans love free food. Who would have thought?
And I realized that this bread...
You know what they don't like, Keld?
...was very important to them. It was a gift that came, what seemed to be from the heart. In this class, you're going to learn how to take a basic recipe that has just a couple of ingredients in it. With that, though, you're going to learn how to bring out everything that recipe holds for you by putting your soul and your heart into this. And when you put this thing in the oven, you're going to think something's going to come out an hour later that you are hoping will be the right thing. But with what we're going to learn in here, you're going to know that's going to be the right thing coming out. And when it comes out, you're going to give this to yourself and to people, and you're going to go, I made this. I made this, and it's darn good. So I want you to be comfortable baking bread. I want to demystify the fear that people have of yeast.
I fear yeast, Keld.
I want you to come in.
This guy knows me.
And join us in a fun class filled with lots of people that perhaps feel the same way as you do initially, but are going to...
Keld, I'm holding a Constitution class. If you come to my Constitution class, I'll come to your baking class.
Going to walk out an hour or two later knowing that they can make bread anytime, anywhere, any place, any flavor, any personality in it. Come join us.
I'm going to make my Arsenio Hall bread. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Any flavor.
We're going to have
any personality. Right, Keld? Arsenio? Eddie Murphy bread? Nutty Professor bread? Nutty.
a blast.
Wasn't that nice? Now, I don't know if Keld has a twin brother, but this happens to be Johnny 5-O's channel. And I swear this baker, what is that?
Hi, I'm Jill Sattler.
How dare
I'm a
you?
painter. I've exhibited my artwork all over the world.
I'm happy for you. Not. Oh. How long do I like not? Why not go away? Now, if I'm not mistaken, everybody, is this not the same baker? The same bread man in this video? Johnny 5-O's been at this public library recording peacefully, quietly, not bothering anyone. They're claiming they have a policy he can't record. I think that was Johnny's wife there, or girlfriend. I don't know what she is over there on the table, at the table.
To Santa Barbara Public Library. I've been here recording for an hour. Here they come. Police are on site. Public area.
Oh. What?
So I
Oh.
understand you are
Wait.
engaged in...
Oh. Is that not the doughboy right there? Is that not the baker? Does it come from the heart? Come from the heart baker? That's him, ain't it?
However, it is illegal.
Don't touch my, don't
Immediately starts touching him.
touch me, sir.
Yeah.
Don't.
I'm not touching you.
Yes, you are. You're touching my gear.
I am.
That's the same thing, idiot. I'm sorry, that's not one of the rules of Jaunty.
So you've been asked to leave. I don't know why you're here filming, but you've been asked to leave.
You don't need to know why he's there filming. And why is he being asked to leave if it's a public place? Because he has a camera?
I'm here. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
We don't know nothing about that in Denmark.
You heard that?
This is a public lobby,
Uh-huh.
open and accessible to the public.
With a set of rules attached to it.
The first, I do not need permission to exercise rights.
Well, you can do.
Did you swear an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States?
I got to go back a little because I can't hear what they're
I'm
saying.
here. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story. You heard what I said. This is a public lobby, open and accessible to the public.
With a set of rules attached to it.
The first, I do not need permission to exercise rights.
Well, you kind of do.
Did you swear an oath to uphold?
You kind of do need permission to exercise rights. Is that one of the rules of Jonty? Is that rule number 11? You kind of need permission to exercise unalienable rights?
The Constitution of the United States of America, sir?
I'm not going to enter into.
I don't answer those questions. We don't know anything about the Constitution. Anyone that brings up the Constitution is considered a terrorist. Don't you know that? Are you a constitutionalist? No, no, no.
That's a yes or a no question, sir. What's your name?
Hove, H-O-V-E.
H-O-V-E. And what's your name?
Keld Hove, the baker.
Ortega.
Ortega.
Ortega, the tortilla maker.
What's your back?
When you get to old El Paso, you got it made.
What's your number?
88.
Okay. You guys have body cams?
No, we do not.
You don't have body
We're on
cameras.
body cams.
Why is that? You're hiding something?
No, not really. The camera.
Not
No, not really. Kinda.
really?
Kinda, sorta, not really. Don't look inside that loaf of bread.
So I'm not going to enter into a long discussion with you about this.
I'm not going to enter into long discussion with you about this. I'm just going to use the laws of Jonty and remove you. Because I have bread to bake.
There's
I
nothing to
want to
discuss.
I'm going to put handcuffs on you and take you outside.
I'm going to use violence against you even though you've done nothing to no one. The law of Jonty will prevail.
For trespassing.
There's nothing
Trespassing in public property in America.
to discuss.
So
There's nothing to...
conduct right here.
They've been explained to you.
The rules of conduct, the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States
They've
do
already been
not...
vetted by the city attorney.
The city attorney has already determined that violating your First Amendment is not a violation of your First Amendment.
It says that you have to have
Especially sprockets. Sprockets.
pre-approval to record inside this library. So you need to turn that off and leave. If not, you will be arrested. Right here.
If the gloves don't fit, you must acquit.
It's a sad end to this, but it's one that will happen.
It's a...
It's a sad end to this, but I have no problem using the force granted to me by Jonty.
very sad end because you don't know how to uphold.
Oh, you don't, oh, what are you saying? Oh, you're going to offend my butt, and I'm going to put you in cuff.
Your oath to the Constitution. I'm leaving. Were you camera shy?
No, but it makes
You
it
camera
difficult.
shy?
No, go ahead. Wait.
You camera shy?
No, I'm not camera
sure?
shy. No, I go on camera all the time.
No, you seem...
I bake bread on camera. There's no good bread in America. I'm grabbing your collar as if it were a loaf, a baguette, if you will. I'm not a baguette. I'm a, oh wait, don't say it, baguette. Ha ha! I grab your coat like a baguette.
a little camera shy.
Well, I'm not. I'm actually more concerned about your resistance.
I'm concerned about your resistance. You have done nothing to no one, but the laws of Jonty have determined that I must manhandle you.
I'm not resisting at all. I'm walking. So I'm walking right now. I'm trying.
So now he tries to stop him. Johnny's trying to exit here. Now he's going to step in front of him so he can exit. Another typical maneuver by the cops. So Johnny has to yell that he's trying to leave.
Exit.
So what I said to
I
you
am
was-
exiting the live.
What I said to you was, it put the dogs in the basket.
Library. I am exiting the library.
Why does he have blue handcuffs? So I have to have blue. It represents my favorite color of Lego block. The only good thing to ever come out of Denmark, Lego. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Sir,
It sounds and look good, but that's not really what you're doing.
I am exiting the library, sir.
So now he pushes him out the door. You see that, right? Pushes him out the door like a soft-handed baker would. And now watch. He's off. He's now he's no longer recording inside the library, and he's perfectly within his rights to record outside. He was within his rights to record inside, but he's definitely within his rights to record outside the library. But the doughboy over here gets so butthurt that he tells this female cop to F off when she tries to push him even further.
You're not allowed to be on the property.
Fuck
for
off.
6 months.
Oh, what did you say? I not only bake bread, I also crack head. Now he's running after him, grabs him, and he's going to sweep out his legs. Watch this. Oh, tough guy. You're so tough there, Held Cove. Man, all that kneading you do, all that baking you do, all that bread making.
Stop. Let go. Let go of the camera.
Let go of the evidence. Let go of the evidence against us.
Go of the camera.
What, just for saying the word fuck off?
That's exactly why he just tackled him. He said he was out of the library. He was no longer recording in the library. And then when she tried to get him off the library grounds, which he didn't need to get off the grounds, they told her to F off. So John T got all pissed off. John T, the doughboy, got pissed off and tackled him, swept his legs, and cracked his head open. It's bleeding. And listen to what he says now.
Let go. Let go of the camera.
Stop resisting what? All you did was tackle him. You never told him he's under arrest or anything. What law is he breaking? What are you doing that for? Why did you attack him? Why did you sweep his legs out? Because you're a butthurt, foreign loser pig? You have no other reason. You don't like free speech? You don't like being laughed at? John T, the doughboy?
Are you okay? He's bleeding.
I think this is his wife now. Comes up, sees him bleeding from the head, right? Listen to what this disgusting animal cop says, okay?
He's bleeding.
Oh, that's a shame. Man, what a shame it would be if your head was bleeding, huh, Officer Hove? Wouldn't that be a shame if somehow your head got split open by somebody? What a shame that would be. If it's a shame that Johnny's 5-0's head is split open because you assaulted him for nothing because he spoke words, it seems like all you have to do is speak words and the laws of Jaunty kick in here in America. And you split his head open. Man, what? Man, that would suck and sure would be a shame if somebody split your head open, wouldn't it, Officer Hove? Wouldn't that be a shame if your head was split open? Wouldn't that be a shame, Officer Hove? Don't worry. Some of that bread you gave out, they'll come and take that bread and they'll sop up the blood and they'll help you out with their heart. You're a pig, dude. Go back to Denmark and build a Lego castle, you punk.
That's a shame. His head.
Where's he bleeding from? Yeah, he just realized he said something really stupid.
I don't see any.
I don't see any.
Are you blind?
I'm bleeding. See him?
Oh my God.
So, what was that, Santa Barbara Police Department? Let me grab my phone. So, while I'm waiting for my phone to start up, check out my sponsors. Make sure this is still running right. Yep. Me, John's Coin Rings on Etsy. I make rings. I make tools. I make jerky. I make stuff. Woody makes pool cues. I make knives out of stuff. This is a cool pendant right here. I have it right here. What else we got here? My soft hitting t-shirt store, Extra Good Citizen. Blue Isis, relax, it's a camera. Rockstar Dealing Academy, you want to be a poker dealer in the Pasco, Hernando Pinellas, Hillsborough area in Florida. Go to Rockstar Dealing Academy and tell Dave I sent you and tell him his hair looks nice. Vincent Pulowski at megajustice.com. Subscribe to Johnny50. Please call the Santa Barbara, California Police Department.
Calling City of Santa Barbara Police Department.
If this is an emergency or you require police assistance, please hang up and dial 911 if it's an emergency. If it's not an emergency, please hang up and dial 805-897-2300. If you have any questions regarding recruitment, are you still there, boss?
805 what? 897 what? 23 what? Santa Barbara Police Department phone number.
The phone number for City of Santa Barbara Police Department is 805-897-2465.
This is the Santa Barbara Police Department recruitment hotline. If this is an emergency or you require police assistance, please hang up and dial 911 if it's an emergency. If it's not an emergency, please hang up and dial 805-897-2300. If you have any questions regarding
805-897-2398.
Hi, you've reached Brian Jensen, Sergeant with the Santa Barbara Police Department's Professional Standards Office. I'm sorry I can't take your call right now. Please leave a message and I will call you back as soon as I can. You can also email me. My address is
How the heck you can never get anyone on the phone? What is this crap? Call started. What is that thing? Let's try one last one. What in the world just happened here? What is going on? What in the world? Stop. Stop. What is going on here? What in the world is going on here? 805-897. Dude, I'm going to punch something. Oh my God. Okay, phone's being a pecker face. Anyway, I'm sure it would have been the repeat of yesterday. They hang up on me. Usual blah, blah, blah. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please buy some rings, man. Sure could use the money. YouTube ain't paying me nothing. Every video restricted, 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 no matter what I do. So I'm not going to beg them to like my content that's making them money. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace and tranquility. And J50, I hope you bankrupt them Santa Barbara Police Department and send Jonte Doughboy back to Denmark. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Peace and tranquility.